up, guys?
I'm doing good today, Brendan. How you doing? Yeah, it looks like they're still trying to figure out what. Maybe wondering why they haven't done it. All right, finally, there we go. Now we got it. Although I think the captain or someone has to do it. I don't remember who has to do it exactly, but we are getting. All right, but we are going to get into it. I believe is the match live? It's not live yet. They just have to ready up again. Looks like we're waiting for the. There we go. Match starts in 7 seconds. Interesting. I don't think I've seen this happen. That countdown went really slow. I mean, really fast. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, that went really quickly. So it's live on. It's already live. Looks like we already had our 3 restarts. And welcome to round 2. Yeah, no, I saw that too. Four versus 1. Now it's a 4 versus 0. DOHS 1 trip takes the first round. And did I hear you say Shot Up's Anime Squad? Shot Up's Anime Squad. And I was, you know, I was about to say wrong season. Just whispering, yeah. Bomb has been. That was actually very interesting. I don't know if you saw that start coming into the rounds when they were all coming out of ramp and going on to A sites. The person sitting behind Firebox actually took out whoever was standing at default there on site, and teammates didn't. I don't know if they got that call out or they didn't know where he was being shot from, but they didn't check Firebox there, which allowed the bomb planner to also go down. Which even though GHS didn't win the round there, that was still pretty big. That was still pretty big plays that we have there, and it looks like they are rushing again here. Lecter gonna take out line off Cody, and they're not gonna check. under scaffolding, so 2 are going to get taken down. Finally, they go under it and take out Darlow. OG though taking out a left door. 2v3 left. Airborne picks up 1, 2v2, now 1v2. Airborne missing those shots onto Assault, but then Isaac picks it up and gets a double kill to end the round 3-0. Real quick, I need to take something, point out something. I just noticed. I think something went wrong when the match started because it looks like the teams are switched. The team names are switched, yeah. So, no, they joined the right teams. I'm pretty sure. I just think something went wrong with that weird startup that we had. I think something went wrong, and the switching got kind of weird. For CT, I see. So who does it say for CT for you? Does it say GHS is TT for you? Yeah, and I see Darlow. It's all the guys with the 1-trip tag on GHS right now, which is CT, and then all the GHS guys who have the HA Kappa tag on DOHS side. So I don't know what's going on there. We'll probably pause the round, pause the game at some point here to fix that. But it's not really an issue. Yes, this should be over. One trip picks up their first or their another round. And GHS picks another round. What's going on? And now we kind of yeah, I guess. So at DOHS who are on CT right now, it looks like they are kind of opting to not really buy too much. 2 players we see only have pistols, no armor. We're seeing 2 kits, smoke, and some full armor on 2 of the players who had a bit more money to spend. Whereas over there on GHS now, we have full buys. Everyone has full buys. Utility, head armor, everything. And they are slowly making their way onto a site here. It looks like they're not going to check sandwich yet. They are going to get the kills and kill the guy sandwich there. They have control of the site now. Are they going to get the bomb down? Looks like they are going to. They still got E-Man taking a bit of damage to the smoke runner. Yeah. And then he dropped another one, and finally pick up the last one in jungle there. Getting another round. Yeah. I didn't hear it. Yeah, they still are opting to save here. They have a little bit of money there. Some players have over $4,000, but they're not really putting too much investment into this. I think they're just saving so that everyone can buy it at the same time. At the same time, they are playing a bit passively. Airborne picks up a kill on E-Man both rounds here. Ooh, but then OG Name trades him out there. It looks like 1-for-1 trade. Bomb is in apartments there. Assault goes down, and so does Lionel. And then finally, OG Curry goes down as well. One man left, Darlow, flanking in apartments here. He could get a couple kills. It's unlikely he's going to get the 1v4 clutch here with no armor and only a pistol, no utility, or a defuse kit even, but he might be able to pick up 1 or 2 frags, and it looks like he is going to get caught out by I Have Ascended here, making GHS, who are in fact the terrorists here, 6-1. Mistake or top level or 200 IQ play? That's the question. Now we're seeing players come in from CT, one coming in from connector here. Looks like one Lionel Curry is going to take a bunch of damage there, and then ultimately go down. One assault trades him out though. A-Man gets a kill, 2 kills actually to kill the entirety of GHS, and he will get the defuse here since he has a kit and plenty of time. Finally earning DOHS another round.
Counter-terrorists win.
Yeah, and they're I don't understand why Lionel picks up another kill, first kill round on an airborne. I don't know why they keep doing that peek mid. Lionel has gotten a pick, I believe, in the last 3 rounds, especially last round where he got the first pick repeats and got the second one. Yeah, and I don't think they didn't even have another op. I don't know why they're challenging the opper with AKs unless they think they can out aim him, but that's I don't think that's likely on that angle, especially on Wi-Fi on internet. It's I think it's Peeker's advantage doesn't exist. Smokes are coming out onto A site, so they are doing a bit of an execute here. Luckily, we have Darlow in sight on Firebox. He might be able to get a pick here as they haven't checked it here. Lionel does get seen in jungle. They still haven't checked Firebox here, so Darlow is still safe. OG name. There's Darlow finally taking down taking down 2 actually. Rustic getting killed with Molotov, and then I Have Ascended and Hypersonic, each getting a kill of their own, making 2v2. Bomb is planted, and the CTs are a bit out of position here, but the Ts aren't exactly in the best positions either. They have hold over the site, but they're not in the best angles for it, I would say. CTs slowly make their way onto site. I think Hypersonic saw E-Man there. He's blinded, but the spray goes a little awry. Almost doesn't get it, but they ultimately do get both the kills. And GHS pick up another round. Beautiful shot from Hypersonic there to open the round. And then he got, I think he got 2 there, and Darlow taking out airborne, however. What?
Terrorists win.
I do have to say one thing though. I don't like the way that GHS are approaching A sites. They are just rushing on the site and then planting. They're not really checking all their angles. I rarely see them check firebox under scaffolding or even on top of scaffolding. They don't really peek jungle, which is understandable, but they don't even like throw nades or anything onto stairs, and especially they don't peek CT. It's also interesting how the CTs didn't exactly peek from CT onto site when they heard the bomb being planted either. I don't really agree with either team's plays here all that much.
Bomb has been planted.
It looks like they're finally realizing that the names are flipped here. And also what I think is interesting, man, I totally just lost my train of thought. That was really bad. I think, okay, I remember what I was going to say. On DOHS, which I'd like to remind everyone again, that those are the counter-terrorists, the names are just flipped. I think on DOHS, the real MVP right now for them is Lionel Curry. He gets those beautiful op shots, and from all I've seen on their whole team, he's got the one with the best aim and the best positioning. So I think he's doing probably the best on that team so far. And then on GHS, it's Hypersonic there. He's doing well on that team. The bomb is the bomb is in a lower here, or a ramp as some call it. Looks like they are set to execute. They're throwing smokes, and now they're slowly going out. Looks like Darlow is again in firebox. Will they actually check it this time? Lionel Curry is on stairs there. They haven't checked firebox yet, and that's going to cause Rusty to go down. But throw a nade in his afterlife and damage Darlow. He gets traded out by I have ascended here. 3v4 here, and DOHS don't really have weapons that can get a big cheeky kill, and Airborne and Lecter each team last alive gets traded out by Lecter, giving GHS another round, making the score 10-2. Lionel getting another shot. Really beautiful shot there. Yeah, DOHS isn't kind of nice up here. I really think once the initial, like, and he's gonna get finally taken out. Once the initial, like, the beginning of the round happens and the initial picks happen, whether it's for DOHS or for GHS, the CTs here, DOHS, are really just falling apart. They are very quickly getting out of positioning when that happens, and they're not able to retake sites correctly. So I think that's really costing them a lot. Now, again, we are seeing the bit of a little bit of an A split coming here. There, let's see if they check for Darlo. It looks like I Have Ascended is going to throw the Molotov to catch Darlo out, who is going to go down. And then I Have Ascended. Ooh, yeah, Darlo finally gets taken out. I Have Ascended takes a bit of damage. Lionel Curry is down at 6% with the shots and the nades he has taken so far. The bomb is still in T-spawn, though. Airborne, taking a Lionel Curry. Was that for the... Nope, that was the connection he got. And then Hypersonic getting another kill, making it 5v2, and now they're just realizing they don't have the bomb, unless they're trying to fake it. Nope, but it looks like they're for the bomb here. And Assault is going to get taken out. Last alive in mid, they saw him, and they know he's in ladder room now. So as he tries to get into Nest, I think they know he's in ladder room, right? Hypersonic's just watching Connector, but they will most certainly hear the vent break if he goes through it, so...
Bomb has been planted.
Yeah, and unless he gets taken out by Rustic here, which I don't think if he's here is probably kill. Nice, beautiful, nice kill, and he gets an AK out of it, so he will survive the round with everything he had, and so he'll probably be able to buy an M4 for his teammates here, so they won't be completely out of luck. Yeah, and it looks like the T's are going to start rotating over to B site. They got their first pick. That was the most important pick for them, I think, arguably. One of their best players on their team there. And so now they're slowly rushing apartments. And they are leaving E-Man alone over here on B. They haven't wondered, hey, why haven't they come A here? It looks like OG has kind of rotated. And they are going to start to realize that, hey, they are going B because smokes and flashes have started coming out. But they need to start rotating. One is flanking. Salt picks up one, and Rustic trades him out, though. Or trades out E-Man.
Bomb has been planted.
Down here, not before getting a kill, though. He's down at 32 health, but they know he's there. And they're going to find him self-flash. But will he get the kill? No, he won't. Lecter and Rustic each picking up a kill. Darlo last on flank again. But this time, he's got an SMG. He's got head armor, he's got a kit, but he's going in loud. They almost certainly will know he's coming from there. And he hears him. He heard him. But unfortunately, didn't get the kill. 13-2 GHF. Let's take a look actually at the team statistics we have right here. We have over on, I guess now it's over on the T side, DOHS. Top fragger has 10 kills, so the next being 9, 7, 5, and 4. So not really that much. Ooh, voice crack. Not really that much happening on that side. They're not really getting those picks because their top fragger has less kills than the 4th fragger on GHS. Lionel Curry picking up 1 kill. And OG Name another kill. Are they T-sided players? This could very well be true. As it's now a 5v2 here as OG Name picks another one. E-Man picks up one himself. Ascended though. And E-Man picking up a second. Picking up DOHS's 3rd round. We might be seeing T-sided players, although that was only pistol rounds. And anything can be done. Slowly, OG Name takes it a kill. It's now a 3v2 here, although one OG Name does get caught out, and they know where E-Man is, and they are going to take him out. Beautiful headshot there. And GHS is going to pick up another round. That slowly, that got away from DOHS really quickly there with that Palace Rush, and then the bomb plant, the post plant position wasn't very good. Looks like DOHs are going to fully invest here. We're seeing 4 players with AKs. All players have full armor, some utility, just enough to get onto site maybe. And Rustic is going to go down to 48 here. Whereas over on GHS, we're seeing decent amount of utility, a bit of all over this place with those weapons there. A lot of SMGs and M4 and 1 scout. So not too bad, but it's still not that great, but it's all right. They'll do pretty well with that. Ooh. You really hate to see that. I have Ascended, got a beautiful 3-man fire grenade, but unfortunately his teammate on the site there were not able to capitalize on that, which is probably going to cause him to lose this round as last alive. Actually, he takes out OG Name, 1v2, still very doable. If he gets the kill on Assault, Assault's down to 11 health, and I think he knows last player's in. Almost picks up Darlow there. Nice spray, actually. What? Just a little bit better. Yeah, no kid. He knows that player's there. He sees a shoulder, takes him out. Darlow, however, not going to peek. He can't defuse at this point, so I think he's just going to go for the kill, and he will get it, and he'll escape with his life. That was I think that was 4 players, and arguably that was a lot better of a play there, because he kept the AK, and they can afford to lose a couple rounds. I mean, there's a 10-round gap there, so that was actually a pretty good play for him. Yeah, it looks like everything. Well, this has only been 2 rounds so far, and I mean they'll probably pick up a 3rd here with that economy on GHS right now, but they still have a long ways to go. GHS only needs to take 2 rounds, which they can probably do very easily, especially if it's in a round where there's just going to like rush or something. Whereas DOHS has to pick up another 9 to tie it. Yeah, look at this. The four man just the pistols. He has to be Modem Emoji Name getting 2 kills, and he knows that the third's there. E-Man getting a third. E-Man getting traded out though by Airborne, who is going to pick up. No, he looks like he's not going to pick up an AK. Oh no, he does pick up the AK for himself. Maybe they're just going for weapons here. Maybe they just want the AK and they're just going to get the one and back off and save. That is always a possibility. Yeah, they are going to pick up a 6th round here, DOHS, but it's still 14-16 GHS. Still winning here by 8 rounds. And finally, they are going to have some money to buy their full armor, their rifles, a bit of utility here, which is all they really need, because they just need to play defensively. Looks like the Bomb and all of the players on DOHS are going to make their way towards A ramp and A palace. This could be a very quick rush here. Except they stopped in ramp here to throw their smokes. Very good play. They're smoking off all the choke points on the site here, looks like. Flashing out, and finally E-Man takes the charge. Takes some damage, though, because Hypersonic is on site. But the Airborne getting the double kill, and OG Name taking one out for himself. Airborne getting the triple kill. 4v2 here. OG Name down to 12 health. Darlo, who still hasn't peeked. Oh, no, they know he is. Ooh, OG Name getting the double spray, though. Darlo finally going to peek here. They know Airborne's on site here. He takes out Darlo, and then OG Name, if he gets this final kill, that's the ace here. The ace for the 7th round. He sees him, hits him, but Rustic takes him out. Very close round there for them. 15-6 now, GHS. Yeah, and one player making their way towards underpass. Assault might catch out Rustic, but he is going to get taken out himself now. So I think they know that they're in V with that player in underpass. That's probably signified, especially since these smokes started coming out. The rotates are coming out as DOHS makes their way off the site left door. The only one here currently, now that I have ascended this gets a kill of his own. And will he get a second one? It looks like he finds him. Oh, wait, actually, he goes down, and Airborne takes out OG Name here, but Hypersonic finding E-Man. Lionel gets one kill, gets another, but finally gets taken out by Hypersonic. 16-6 GHS win. Yeah, I mean, there were some very impressive plays happening in those last couple of rounds, especially with OG, that 4K. That would have been really impressive, and I think might have even signaled a turning point, because if he had gotten that ace there, that probably would, or at least I would hope that would inspire his team. So they started to come back a little bit there, but they just weren't strong enough for it. Yeah. But MVP of the match, Airborne, with his 28 kills and 12 deaths. There, second place, Amphibious Hypersonic, Amphibious Kappa with the 25 kills. Then OG Name, of course, with his 17 kills there on DOHS, an impressive 17 kills at that. Nope, that's it for me. This is the last game of the day. We don't have a Rocket League or a Hearthstone match for you guys today, so that's it for me, Brennan.